The past decade has been a financial windfall for many baby boomers, particularly those invested in the stock market. However, the next 10 years could bring a series of financial challenges, forcing baby boomers to rethink their strategies. In all likelihood, this will affect you. A historic bull run, driven by low interest rates, corporate growth, and massive monetary stimulus, has given retirees a sense of security, with portfolios growing far beyond expectations. Yet this era of prosperity is not guaranteed to last. If you've been enjoying the benefits of a rising market and steady income, it's time to ask yourself, are you truly prepared for what's coming? In this video, we'll discuss 5 challenges baby boomers are likely to face, and more importantly, how you can prepare. Don't look away, because ignoring these realities could jeopardize your financial future. The first challenge is something that might come as a shock to many retirees: lower stock market returns. The incredible returns of the past decade have been an anomaly, not the norm. Historically, adjusted stock market returns hover around 6 to 8% annually. Yet in recent years, those numbers have been significantly higher, creating unrealistic expectations for many. Now, projections from experts like Vanguard suggest that U.S. equities could see annualized returns drop to as low as 3% over the next decade. Why? Market valuations are historically high, stimulus policies are waning, and global competition is rising. Take Europe, for example. Its stock market returns have significantly lagged behind those of the U.S. for years. If the U.S. follows a similar trajectory, baby boomers who have depended on sustained market growth might find themselves in trouble. Diversifying your portfolio and exploring safer investment options is no longer a choice. It's a necessity. The second challenge is one most boomers are painfully aware of: rising healthcare costs. Did you know that a retired couple at age 65 can expect to spend over $310,000 on healthcare during their retirement? And that doesn't even include long-term care costs, which can quickly drain savings. As retirees age, medical expenses inevitably climb. Chronic conditions, more frequent doctor visits, and prescription drugs all add up. Even Medicare isn't a cure-all. Out-of-pocket costs for premiums, deductibles, and supplemental insurance are climbing year after year. If you don't have a plan in place to manage these expenses, healthcare could consume a significant portion of your retirement savings. Consider exploring health savings accounts, supplemental insurance options, or even budgeting for long-term care well ahead of time. Planning now can mean the difference between financial stability and hardship later. Third on the list is a challenge you might not see coming: rising home and auto insurance premiums. Natural disasters, inflation, and extreme weather have created a surge in insurance claims. Insurers are passing those costs on to consumers, and retirees on fixed incomes are feeling the pinch. For those living in disaster-prone areas, whether it's hurricanes in Florida or wildfires in California, premiums can be astronomical, and in some cases, coverage is even denied. Higher deductibles or bundled policies might help offset costs, but these measures only go so far. Baby boomers need to evaluate their options carefully, perhaps even considering relocating to less disaster-prone areas to mitigate this growing expense. Remember, every dollar saved on premiums is a dollar you can allocate elsewhere in your retirement budget. Our fourth challenge might be the most unsettling: potential changes to Social Security benefits. The Social Security Trustees Report paints a concerning picture. Without reforms, the system's trust fund could be depleted by 2034, leading to a 25% reduction in benefits. While Social Security won't vanish entirely, any cuts could devastate retirees who depend heavily on it for their livelihood. Unfortunately, legislative fixes, such as increasing payroll taxes or raising the retirement age, may come too late for many baby boomers. If you're relying on Social Security as your primary income source, it's time to reassess. Supplemental income streams, whether through part-time work, rental properties, or investments, could buffer against these uncertainties. The key is to act now, not later. Finally, we come to inflation, the silent killer of purchasing power. While inflation remained low for much of the last decade, prices have skyrocketed in recent years. Essentials like groceries, housing, and energy have all surged in cost, leaving retirees on fixed incomes struggling to keep up. Even a seemingly modest inflation rate of 3% can erode the value of your savings dramatically over time. The money you've set aside may not stretch as far as you think. Without investments that outpace inflation, such as stocks, real estate, or treasury inflation-protected securities, many baby boomers will find themselves cutting back on their standard of living. Adjust your investment strategy now to include assets designed to combat inflation. The cost of waiting could be catastrophic. So, what can you do to prepare for these challenges? Here are 5 solutions. First, reassess your investment strategy. Diversify beyond equities. Consider bonds, real estate, or alternative assets like commodities to protect your portfolio from market volatility. In addition to diversification, consider allocating a portion of your portfolio to dividend-paying stocks or annuities to generate steady income regardless of market conditions. Emerging markets and international funds may also offer growth potential as global economies evolve. Work closely with a financial advisor to rebalance your portfolio annually, ensuring your asset allocation aligns with your risk tolerance and long-term financial goals. Second, plan for healthcare costs. Research supplemental insurance plans, start an HSA, and discuss long-term care options with a financial advisor. Explore wellness programs and preventative care options to reduce long-term healthcare expenses. Lifestyle changes, such as maintaining a healthy diet and regular exercise, can minimize the likelihood of costly chronic conditions. Additionally, research community resources or nonprofit programs that provide free or low-cost medical assistance, and consider consolidating medical services to streamline costs and improve efficiency. Third, mitigate insurance expenses. Shop around for competitive rates, bundle your policies, or relocate to areas with lower premiums. Evaluate whether switching to a higher deductible policy could significantly lower your premiums, provided you have the savings to cover potential out-of-pocket costs. Installing safety features like home security systems or car anti-theft devices may qualify you for discounts. You can also explore bundling less common insurance types, like umbrella policies, to secure additional savings while protecting your assets. Fourth, supplement your income. Explore part-time work, passive income opportunities, or delayed retirement to increase your financial security. Look into freelance or consulting opportunities in your field of expertise, which often offer flexibility and minimal startup costs. Consider renting out a spare room or investing in short-term rental properties to generate passive income. For those interested in entrepreneurship, starting a small-scale, low-overhead business based on a hobby or skill could provide an additional revenue stream without significant financial risk. Fifth, combat inflation. Invest in treasury, inflation-protected securities or real estate, and ensure your savings grow faster than inflation eats away at it. Incorporate high-yield savings accounts and CDs with competitive interest rates as a stable way to combat inflation erosion. Evaluate utility rebate programs or renewable energy tax credits that can offset rising energy costs. Finally, consider downsizing or relocating to areas with a lower cost of living to stretch your retirement dollars further while maintaining a similar quality of life. The future might be uncertain, but it's not hopeless. By addressing these challenges head-on, baby boomers can secure a more stable and comfortable retirement. The time to act is now. Waiting could mean losing control over your financial future. Meanwhile, if you found this video helpful, make sure to like it and subscribe for more insights tailored to retirees. Stay informed, stay prepared, and we'll see you in the next video.